Nandita back here again, and in this episode we are going to talk about the weekly forecast for the week starting from 22nd of January to 28th of January 2017. Let us look into the week's progress and how it is going to reflect in your sun signs. But before I start off with that, let me also tell you that there are a lot of planetary positions transiting right now, especially Saturn. Saturn is transiting to its new sign of Sagittarius, so there will be a lot of changes that are happening, but we're going to talk about it in a different episode altogether. Right now we'll only focus on how sun signs are going to fare in this week, and we'll start off with Aries. And for Arians, I see a lot of happiness coming in your matters of heart. A lot of options, a lot of opportunities that might just seep in, romance breezes in, there's a lot of love, happiness, contentment all around you, and whatever efforts you make around in this week are going to reflect positively in coming times as well, especially in matters of heart. Professionally, just be very careful on any documents that you have to sign upon, because anything that you're writing, anything you're sending as a message or an email or even a document that you have to sign, a minor error can cause you legal hassles later on. So that's an area you need to be very careful about. Professionally, we did talk about this. Financially, you have to let go of your possessiveness. You're holding on to your investments. That's not the right way to deal with your finances. Monetary strengths come in only when you donate, when you do a little charity. So be careful on that front. Health keeps you in a fit shape. You will be in your robust and energetic self. And also the travels, there would be a lot of transitions in travel area also, and you might change the patterns, the way you've been traveling so far. I foresee a completely new lifestyle pattern, new changes while traveling. Family matters are just about average. By the end of the week, just avoid any kind of confrontations, because they might lead on to further delays and disappointments in your life. And for Taurus, cards that are reflecting here are talking about a lot of happiness coming in your love life. Feminine forces are helping you out. They're bringing in a lot of positive energy in your life. You're ready to take up actions and express your feelings. Please do that. However, in professional area too, there is a lot of contentment coming in because of partnerships. You might actually be very happy with the way things are shaping up in your projects, especially the harmony that exists in your office area with your colleagues and your seniors and your clients. So that's a beautiful harmonious phase that you are passing through right now, which will reflect positively in your professional area. Financially, you might be very restless, and because of this aggressiveness and restlessness, you might take certain decisions which might harm you in the longer run. So be careful about those areas. Don't make investments in sudden rush. That could lead to losses. So that's an area of concern. Health-wise, whatever the minor abdominal problems that I foresee, children can be very demanding in this week, and travels are again best avoided the whole week through. And by the end of the week, I foresee a lot of promises and yet not being fulfilled. If you want them to manifest, you need to have backup plans or take quick actions to sort them out. We look into Gemini and see how they are faring. Now for them, Geminis, I see new beginnings happening in your love life. A lot of romantic endeavors taking shape here, and if you're already in a relationship, you will come across a number of means and ways to bring that romance and passion in your love area. Professionally too, it's a beautiful time. I see a lot of transitions happening around this time. Financial trips are going to benefit you during this phase of your life. However, monetary area, there could be emotional reasons because of which expenses would take shape. So that is an area you need to work upon. Health is also another area that you need to focus upon, because it needs a lot of monitoring. If you don't do that, you might undergo a lot of sufferings because of your health issues. So be careful on that area. Family-wise, things are shaping up beautifully. You might want to change to a different locality, or might plan to pick up a property, or maybe just have thoughts about shifting to a better locality. So that's the kind of phase I see you undergoing as far as your family is concerned. Otherwise also, it's a beautiful harmony that coexists between the members of the family. Travel again is going to be very average. However, I would not want to recommend you to take up travels in this week. Avoid them if you can. By the end of the week, you need to take up certain courageous decisions. If you're able to do that, you might come out from a lot of blockages in your life and see life with a different perspective and with a different beautiful light. How Cancerians are undergoing in this week. For Cancerians, new beginnings, new investments bring you a lot of gains all through the week. Health also peps you up, rejuvenates your body system, and also rejuvenates your mind, body and soul. And the more you spend time with your friends, family, the more contentment you achieve in life, the better the health should be. Professionally, average gains, nothing great, nothing bad either, but you would still want and you would still crave for something good to happen. In matters of heart, overall situations are good, and yet there is a feeling of disappointment or a feeling of sadness that kind of seeps into your heart and into your life. Health, as I discussed, will be good, and there are a lot of positive changes that are taking shape in your health area. However, there could be problems related to a motherly figure in the family front, and travels are a big no. Avoid them at any cost, because for Leo, I see a lot of partnerships happening in this week. You will also get guidance from somebody who's an expert in your professional area. He would come up or she would come up and give you due guidance and also help you in elevating your status, professional status. Otherwise, also any partnerships that you take up in this week should be very, very fruitful. So that's the kind of focus that I see you in. Romantic life will be peaceful, harmonious, and I again see a fatherly figure, somebody who's reached a position of strength due to his sheer hard work. He's the one who's going to give you due guidance regarding your love life, which would create further peace and harmony if you follow those guidance. So that's the kind of reflection I see you floating into. Money matters need to be taken care of, because sudden expenses might happen, especially in shopping spree, etc., or renovation of the house, which can cause you further delays, also a lot of expenses the whole week through. So just curtail those areas. You'll be in a much, much better situation. Health improves, and if you do cardio exercises or you go out, do brisk walks, health is going to improve tremendously for you. Matters of family, again very, very subtle changes here, and if you want any kind of gains in your travel, then you need to focus towards it. So that's the kind of reflection I see all the Leo people going through, and however whatever the negatives are, they are very transitory, because by the end of the week, you're going to be absolutely content because of your own PR skills, and that would benefit you. We look into the next sign, Virgos, and see how Virgos are doing in this week. And for Virgos, it's a mediocre week, although in family, somebody who's very dominating and somebody who's aggressive and yet knows how to control situation. He is the person who's going to help you out in your endeavors all through the week. Whatever problems you have, just go out and discuss it with him. He's going to be the one who would help you out. Investments are also going to be good. They will bring good news, and they will strengthen your monetary status. Overall, the more hard work you put in your investments and looking into how to shape them up, the better the results shall be. Professionally though, it's an average week, nothing great happening here either, nothing bad also, but there are a lot of scopes of improvements that you might think that you should work into. Matters of heart, again a fatherly figure could be a cause of concern. There could be some news which might be a little disappointing for you in this whole week through, and avoid any kind of emotional outburst while traveling, because that can lead you onto a back foot, and your own near and dear ones might get hurt because of your emotional outburst. Libras, a lot of contentment coming in as far as your love life is concerned. You would want to take your relationship to the next stable level. Also, I see being very protective about your loved one. Also, there are positive changes that are reflecting here. You will become more protective, you will become more concerned, and you would again want to stabilize your relationship. So, a lot of love and romance happening here, again with a lot of sense of responsibilities as well. Professionally, a fatherly figure seems to be helping you out in your endeavors. Health indicates subtle improvements in health. There are again subtle improvements in your finances also. But in your family matters, The first half of the week could be a little tiring. Whatever problems you're facing in the first half, probably in the latter of the week, suddenly things will change and they'll bring you better benefits, better happiness, more harm. You would gain from your travels in this week, so please go ahead and make your journeys without any doubts. By the end of the week, somebody is going to help you out in your endeavors. This comes out as an unexpected help that comes to you at the right time. And let us see how Scorpios are going to do. Love life is absolutely romantic, full of passion, beautiful energies falling in here. Yet there is a sense of doubt initially when the week starts and you're unsure about your decisions. Please don't be. Go ahead and embark on the journey that you want to in matters of your heart. There are new beginnings happening here and you will feel very happy that you took the decision. Simultaneously, when I look into your professional area, so professionally also new beginnings taking shape here, bringing in a lot of growth and success in your life. Financial matters are subtle, they are slow, steady changes that are happening financially. Health-wise, nothing great happening here. There's still minor body aches or muscular problems that could kind of suddenly crop up through the week. And in family life, you might feel a little let down by situations. A lot of situations you might feel that you're not being given due attention and due respect that you deserve. So that's the kind of feeling that I see you undergoing. I also would want you to be careful while expressing your feelings while on a journey, because sudden emotional outbursts can lead on to further disappointments in life. By the end of the week, I again see women forces, a lot of women forces helping you out the whole week through. So the woman who is basically very practical in her life and practical in her approach, she's going to bless you and help you in your endeavors. And we look into the next sign, Sagittarius, and see how they are going to fare. Now for Sagittarians, there are changes that are happening. So health-wise, I see a lot of changes happening. Subtle changes, but yes, good positive period. Reflecting here, new beginnings. You need to look back and see what have you done so far and what rest you can do to improve upon your health. So that's the kind of feeling that I see you undergoing. There are new beginnings in your family also, bringing you a lot of praises and happiness and appreciations. And professionally, you feel very relaxed and you're happy with the way things are progressing here also. Matters of heart is an area of concern. Avoid traveling with your lovemate around this time. There could be a lot of anxieties that might seep in your life all through this week. You need to bless your partner. Also, you need to look deep into it where things are going wrong, because there could be ego clashes and there could be some sense of separation. It could be on a mental level also with you and your loved one. Apart from that, what I see is you need to be very, very realistic financially. The more focused you are, the better the situations would turn out to be. For Capricorns, good period for love life. A lot of romance, happiness coming here. You would want your relationship to be more strengthened. There is a sense of responsibility seeping in there. There is also possibility that you would want to, either renovate your house or shift to a better place. That kind of a situation where you want to uplift your present state of relationship. So that's the kind of area that I see you undergoing through this week. Professionally, there are good growth period, yet you might feel that there is more scope of growth. Avoid financial trip at any cost, because that could lead on to further disappointments. And don't trust new acquaintances. They might create further losses for you in this week. Health-wise, again, minor abdominal problems might surface up. You need to be careful on your diet patterns. However, somebody in the family helps you out in your endeavors all the week through. Aquarians, I see beautiful period as far as your love life is concerned. You would enjoy being in the company of your partner. There's a new beginning, and it says that wedding celebrations. There are also possibilities of spending good creative time, beautiful memorable time with extended family, friends and your loved one all together. So it's a beautiful harmonious period that's happening right now for you. Professionally also, partnerships are the key area where things will start manifesting and bring in growth. However, financially there are a lot of expenses taking shape. Be careful while shifting base or traveling or investing money in properties. Those are the areas. Even small issues like plumbing issues can be a little more costly as in comparison to what they are normally otherwise. So that's an area of concern, and you need to be also careful about your health issues, because you're only looking at the negatives. You need to look at the positive also, and a lot of positive things floating around you, bringing you good health results. But you are right now in a little gloomy area where the negatives of the health are more focused upon than the positive. So change your attitude. That's the kind of focus that I see. Relationship, we have spoken about, but family, again, you might meet up with an old friend or a family member you haven't met for long. This is a beautiful time to hear about them, or suddenly, you might just come across them, and old fond memories kind of gets reignited. Beautiful time here. Good news coming in if you plan to travel, and by the end of the week a lot of options open up for you, and you will kind of weigh down which one to take up. Beautiful time, beautiful zone, just a little bit of care that you have to take in certain areas, otherwise it's a good time for you. And we move on to Pisceans, and let's see how Pisceans are doing. And for Pisceans, it's a good balle time where I see you being in full control of your professional life. So there are a lot of things that are happening, even the deadlocks that are coming, you would know how to twist and turn them in your favor in this week. Matters of heart, a beautiful again, romantic life ahead for you in this week. Also wedding celebrations for some of you is a very high keynote area that are reflected in the cards. If you're already in a relationship, it's a beautiful time to experience mutual love, romance and respect. So that's a kind of situation that I see you undergoing. And financial also, you will relax, you'll be very happy with the way investments are shaping up. The only key area where I see some problems can crop up is the family area, where the kind of changes that you want are still taking some more time. Health rejuvenates you, and this week you will feel more energetic and more stronger, and somebody who's a glib talker might help you out and give you good guidance as far as your health is concerned. By the end of the week, you will feel that you have overcome most of your stressful situations and you are in that winning spree in your life. It's a beautiful time ahead for you. Enjoy your time. So here it was, all the sun signs for the week 22nd to 28th of January 2017. We'll come back again with another week's forecast in the coming week. Do keep writing to us. It's always a pleasure to read your comments, and also simultaneously it encourages us to do better and better time and again. There are a lot of celestial events that we keep talking about in my YouTube channel. Do subscribe it. There is a subscription box there in red. All you have to do is you have to click that box and you will subscribe, and you would get immediately updated about any celestial or any videos that I put up in YouTube. Any comments, any like buttons here encourages me a lot. So please do that. And if you have any queries to ask me, the personal queries definitely are under energy exchange. And my email ID is soch.345@gmail.com. soch.345@gmail.com. That's the email ID. Please write to me in that, and I would love to look into your queries and answer you through the divine guidance, whatever guidance comes in. So long, stay blessed. God bless you. Aatma Namaste.